Good morning, everybody. I just wanted to give you a quick tutorial on how to install TeamSpeak3, which is going to be a new way that we're able to connect over your computer. Now, this can be for Mac. This can be for Windows. This could be for Mac, Linux. Even we have an Android client. And as far as I know, that even ISO devices such as iPads and iPhones, you're able to go to the App Store and download it. It costs, I believe, $4.99 to get it, but it's well worth it. And what TeamSpeak is, it's a multi-chat platform for it's almost like conference calling. It's used heavily in the world of gaming. I've been using it for years to stay connected with members of certain clans and communities. But now I'm using it for the Kennel Gaming Corporation, and also for blanklabels.llc to be able to stay connected and conference call and collaborate on certain ideas and joint ventures. So it's a really good platform, and I just kind of want to give you a quick rundown on how to get it. Now, it depends on, of course, what operating system you're using. If you're using Windows, you have the 32-bit client or the 64-bit client. Don't worry about the servers, because we're not going to talk about running servers today. Also, here, if you're running Mac, you would get the this client here, the 3011 client. Linux would be one of these clients. This is 64-bit system. This would be 86-bit system, same as 32. I think 32 and 86 are basically the same, but just different operating systems. And like I said, of course, just pick the one that you're downloading. In this case, we're going to do Mac because I'm working on a Mac. It's simple as click and download. You go down and you agree to their terms, hit submit. Just click on no thanks, take me to the download, and you wait a few seconds and it'll go ahead and download. You're going to probably see this, and right here, well, I'm using Safari, but right here you can see it's going to take a few minutes to go ahead and download. Now, I've already downloaded it, so I'm just going to go ahead and cancel this portion because it's not necessary for me. But once you download it, it's very simple to install. All you do is you go to it yourself. Now, I do have it downloaded to a different location. Like I said, I did this previously. I downloaded it to this location, and this is what the client for the Mac will look like. So you just double click on it. It's standard install. Agree. It'll mount up. And for this, for Mac, it's very simple, because you just take applications and drag them into the folder. But if it being Windows, then you just follow the prompts, and yes, and make sure you're paying attention to everything and checking everything and whatnot. But once it's completely installed, which I'll just go ahead and delete that there. Once it's completely installed, you'll come across this here. Now, the very first thing you're going to get is let me go to the setup wizard. This is what you're going to get at first. Okay, it's going to ask you to set up username, microphone settings, test your microphone, useful binding, and sound packages. Now, what you're just going to do is click next. Once you go to next, you're going to put your username in, which my username is CEO Dove Legend. I already have it set there. Now, I use voice activation because I'm in my back office, which usually doesn't have any noise. But you can hit push to talk, which will allow you, if you click on here, to assign a hotkey, which you can do combinations of hotkeys. It could be 3 buttons, 4 buttons, it can be 1 button. It's just whatever you choose. You hit next. And this portion tests your microphone. You can click begin test, and it'll test your microphone and kind of see how sensitive your mic is, and what you need to do. And you can read these right here for tips on what to do. You click next. You can assign a hotkey for muting your microphone or muting your speakers there. And then these sound packages is basically how do you want the interface to sound. Do you want it to sound like a female? Do you want it to sound like a male? I leave it on female. It's standard package. Plus I don't want to do like talking all in my ear anyway. You hit next and you're all done. Now usually what I do is I click these out. Okay, you don't really need to do this. This is not important. So just uncheck those, hit finish. Now this is where you're gonna have to pay a little bit of attention. Okay, now on Mac it's gonna be different on PC, but on Mac you go to connections, you hit connect. Now mine is already set here, but it's going to be well noted that this is what you're going to need to use to connect to the TheKennel Gaming Corporation TeamSpeak server. It's going to be 6858212113. Again, that's 68.58.212.113. Okay, you make sure you put your password in. I'm sorry, your username in. Make sure you put your username in right there. For anybody that's in the TheKennel Gaming Corporation, make sure that will be your gamer tag. Anybody that's associated with Blank Labels or Venture Records, you just use your name that we associate by. Put it in there. There's no server password at this point in time, so you're not going to really have to worry about that. If I do put up a server password, I'll make sure I email everybody and let everybody know what it is. But like I said, make sure the server address is in there, make sure your nickname is in there, and you hit connect. Bam, that's it. It's as simple as that. Now you're on there. When you see this blue light illuminating, that's letting you know that it is talking, it is picking up your voice. So anytime you see that, it's just be aware that that's picking up your voice. There's a couple lobbies. This is the front lobby. As soon as you come in, this is the lobby you'll initially be in. These are community offices. These are usually for anything that has to do with the community itself. This would be where the executives conduct their business in here. The East Wing office, that's my personal office. I keep that locked usually for business purposes, or if I need to call someone personally into a closed session, I'll use that. And then we have a couple gaming channels. This will expand as needed or as by request. So that's about it. Very simple, easy to do. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. If you have any questions, make sure you email back k9overseer@gmail.com. That way you'll be able to answer any questions that you have. Y'all be blessed and have a good day.